The dolphins of Rangiroa have been used to people for a very long time. They are inquisitive and keep only a very small safety distance to the divers. Humans have always been fascinated with the dolphin's playful group behavior and curious nature. And while many shark species also prey on their own kind, dolphins are very sociable animals. These highly developed and successful predators don't spend all day in pursuit of prey. Dolphins have time to play and to enjoy life. For many people, they represent an ideal lifestyle, free and full of a love for life. They decide how long they want to spend time with people. Then they vanish again in the wide expanses of their underwater home. A group of barracuda patrols the cliff edges. Just like sharks, they have a fearsome reputation for humans, but reports of actual attacks are few and far between. Yet they are imposing fish, reaching lengths of up to 2 meters, equipped with a set of sharp-edged, fang-like teeth. Young barracuda are often found in large groups in open water, but adults tend to be loners. The Great Reef provides shelter for a large variety of inhabitants with special living conditions. In contrast to other shark species that have to be in constant motion for water to run through their gills, enabling them to breathe, white-tip reef sharks are able to pump water to their gills while resting on the seafloor. Fred can watch a suckerfish cleaning the gills of the shark at close range. Saying goodbye to the South Sea's coral reefs. However, the biggest and most dangerous adventure still lies ahead for Fred. The island of Guadalupe, 250 kilometers from the Mexican mainland, isolated in the open sea. It takes at least a day to reach it by boat. The seabed plunges to a depth of about 1.5 kilometers here in front of the coast. The island can be reached by ship in half a day from Mexico if the weather is fair. The team is supported by Pierre Follat from Monaco, a former freediving world champion as well. Lying at anchor, well protected in the northern bay, the expedition ship gently sways in the swell. The Mexican marine biologist Dr. Mauricio Hoyos is waiting impatiently for the divers to arrive. For 5 months a year, he is based on the island to conduct his field research. Hi, Rick. How are you? Fine, you? How was the trip? Good, good condition, flat sea, the waves, comfortable. Hey, good to see you. I saw the one with the transmitter. And yeah, a white spot. This will be an exceptional challenge for the divers. I think that somebody saw that female in the other boat yesterday. They told me that it's huge. So Mauricio Hoyos says that a white shark was sighted one. They saw the shot from the... No, they saw it from the submersible cage. They have pictures and it's really big. It's the first time ever that humans try to dive with the giants of Guadalupe. The divers will not be protected by a safety cage. Their only protection? Years of experience and incredible self-control. No one knows exactly what will happen once the 3 free divers are in the water. Christian Petron readies his camera. When you're diving, you have to hold your breath because if you emit these bubbles, the shark is gonna go away. When we were diving yesterday, and the shark was really close to us, but when it heard the bubbles, it was away from us. We wanted to take pictures, but we couldn't because we were low with the bubbles. But with free diving, it's perfect because no sound. So I think that the shark doesn't feel like threatened. The 3 free divers work together. Each one covers the back of another. Should any sharks materialize, they don't want to be taken by surprise. Should they swim far below them? Pierre tries to arouse the shark's curiosity with noise. Suddenly, they catch a glimpse of movement far below. The shadow doesn't approach them. William decides to turn the tables on the shark and approaches it. How will the predator react? But the shark doesn't accept the challenge. Once again, he vanishes into the blue of the ocean. The next time they try, the divers can't get anywhere near the shark. This killer could make short work of each of the divers with just a single bite. But it cautiously stays away. He decides how close they can come. There are no signs of aggression, but he also shows no fear. Against all expectations, this first shark encounter has exposed the great whites as cautious, even shy animals. The elements of wind and water have dug deep furrows into the face of Guadalupe. As inhospitable as this isolated island may seem, for some creatures it is paradise and a safe haven. Northern elephant seals enjoy the seclusion. It has saved them from certain extermination at the hands of greedy hunters. At the beginning of the last century, they were already considered extinct. They were hunted because of the oil extracted from their fat. Elephant seals are the biggest seals in the world. Despite their ungainly appearance on land, they are adept underwater acrobats and hunters, able to pursue fish and octopuses down to an astonishing depth of 600 meters. But out in the open ocean, hunters can quickly become the hunted. This seal has been the recent victim of a vicious attack, a shark attack. Blood traces show where the injured animal returned to land. But it will survive. They're not entirely without protection in the water. Bulls can grow to more than 4 meters and weigh in at up to 2.5 tons. No easy prey for a white shark. Their blubber acts like a shield, not only against the cold, but also against the jagged teeth of the great white shark. The island is also home to other rare inhabitants. This is where the Guadalupe fur seals live. They are the rarest of the southern fur seals and strictly protected. They have narrowly escaped extermination and were also already considered extinct. But in the security of the rugged, rocky coastline, a few managed to survive. Once underwater, the inhabitants of Guadalupe are in their real element. The cautious, light-colored elephant seals and the curious dark fur seals have visitors. The elephant seals tackle the encounter with the divers slowly. They use the cliffs as protection. Good news. The population of elephant seals is growing continuously, so the northern elephant seal is not seriously endangered any longer. Fur seals are phenomenal swimmers. They show no fear and approach the divers at close range. The team are probably the first humans they've come face-to-face with for a very long time. Perhaps they see the divers as animals similar to themselves. And they wouldn't be far wrong. Guadalupe fur seals have incredibly large eyes, which allow them to have excellent eyesight below water. Seals have a torpedo-shaped body. It is perfectly adapted to a life in the water. Its characteristics make the seals more aerodynamic, the perfect shape for phenomenal divers and swimmers.